going to unbox and take a quick look at Harmonies. Yes, this is a game from Libellud, probably mispronouncing that, but I picked this up at one of my friendly local gaming stores. Yes, I'm lucky enough to have more than one. There's one that I primarily frequent and are closer to the owners, and then there's another one that I go every once in a while, especially this time of year. I'm filming this in early December, posting this probably in mid-December, hopefully in time for you still to check off your shopping list and see if you want to pick this up or not. But this was on sale, so this goes part of Kilroy's Bargain. Yes, this other store does a holiday sale every year, and usually it's a lot of Magic, so my son and I kind of go crazy in there. But this time they had some decent board games, and so you'll be seeing some other stuff, but probably not till after the winter break. But maybe we'll see if I can get it in my schedule. But I thought I'd get this one because this looks very interesting. It's gotten some press on that it's a good solo game, because it's kind of somewhat of a multi-handed solitaire, I think, at times. I think there's some interaction in it, but it's not a take that type game. In fact, a lot of people say this is just kind of chill of a game. And it came with this, or at least this other game store that has those sales. They usually do this. They usually, if they have a promo or a bonus type material, they'll tack it onto the thing. So when you buy it, you get that in the promo, and it's not costing extra. In fact, this was at a reduced price, so it's a bargain. So I got it 2 for the price of 1. Looking on the back here, you can see Harmonies. Create a miniature world in which animals live in perfect harmony with nature. And then you got these cards with animals, and you got a board here. So you're going to place tokens to create a landscape. So you're going to be taking a certain amount of tokens, kind of like a Zool, and then placing them on your own player board. And you're going to be kind of creating a landscape with these different terrains. And then you're going to choose animals from there that kind of match these different terrains. So you get bonuses, and then you can place some cubes here to kind of score that, or advance it up over time. And then eventually the game will be over, and you'll add up points for your different combinations of stuff. So this kind of feels a little bit like Azul. It feels a little like Cascadia. It feels like a lot of those kind of placement games where you're kind of building your own terrain and your own setup, trying to score off other things or patterns. It's kind of a pattern building game. That's the word I'm searching for. And there's a lot of other, as I said, Cascadia and Azul. There's a lot of other pattern games out here, but this one looks nice, and it's new and it's fresh. And I think the art looks good. So let's get in this and see what we have inside the box. And plus, so I wanted to get this out before the holidays. So if you're interested in seeing what this is about, I haven't played this. I've just looked at some play videos. So I vaguely know what it's about, but I know it's about patterns. I know that much. And we'll look at the bonus content too. So you're getting bonus content today. So, you're getting a bargain by just watching this. Nice, decent little box there. I like too how this is a smaller box. Some of the other, sometimes these pattern games, you get big boxes and there's not a lot in it, and I'm running out of shelf space. If you haven't figured that out yet, I'm running out of shelf space. Those are all war games there. All right, let's get back to it. What am I doing? Who's taking over this? Technical difficulties. Okay, so here's a nice thick player board. And this is kind of that, very reminiscent. There we go, of Azul, where there's gonna be different terrain tiles on this, and you'll be picking those, and I think in sets of 3 on here. And then when the bag runs out, then I think the game runs out, right? So here's your individual player board, and it's got 2 different sides. You've got a side that has water on it, and that scores. There's some things that score differently on that, and then you've got your regular land terrain, and there's 4 of those boards, very nice and thick. Those are the player boards, your individual player boards. Here are the game rules. We'll take a quick look at that. Man, I need my coffee. Player aid, So this is nice, not wasted space on the back of the rule book. You got a player aid, you got a game turn, and end of game, and all the stuff you do. So it's not a very complicated game. I mean, that's the game right there. Let's look at the rules here. Here's your setup. How you set up that board, and the terrain goes in the bag, and then the different cards that you're going to be able to kind of draft. There is a little bit of interaction because you could kind of hate draft, or you could kind of take something that someone else wants. But I really don't think this is that aggressive of a game. If someone takes what you want, well, find something else and just keep playing. But you know, there is interaction in it. It's just not super aggressive. Here's the game turn. Mandatory, take and place tokens. Optional, take an animal card, place an animal card. So there you go. And you can only have so many animal cards out in a turn. I think there's a limit of 1, 2, 3, 4 animal cards, I believe, is what you can have out. And here, the only complicated thing on this might be this, how to place a token, because there's you got to stack up, like you got to put a tree trunk before you put the leaves on the tree and some stuff like that. So, but it's not that complex. There's take an animal card, there's place animal card, and here's kind of how you score some of that stuff, or level up the card. And here's tallying points, so what you score for trees, how you score for mountains, how you score for fields, water on a regular board and water on a water board, and then did I just mention water board? Okay, and then buildings. And, they score based on what they're next to. So there's different rules on these. Mountains are about height, and trees are about, how tall, and the foliage and stuff. So they're all different ways to score. So you're kind of building your own patterns on your own board. And then the cards kind of play into that as well. Then you've got nature spirit cards. So these are some bonus cards. I don't know if they're in the regular deck or if they're in that bonus deck. And then you got solo mode. So here's how you play solo mode, which you're just going to be trying to beat a score. So there you have that. We've got a nice cloth bag. There's your cloth bag. Then you've got there's your tree leaves. And then here are, I guess, buildings, or I don't know what that is. You got your tree trunks, and you got your water, and you got your fields. What this paper thing is in there. It's interesting. Then you've got your mountains. All right, there you go. Oh, geez. Okay. Then we've got a scoring chart. Very nice. Scoring pad, I should say. Scoring pad. Then we've got a hidden box here. What's in this hidden box? Here are those cubes that you're going to be putting on the cards, kind of leveling up the cards, I think. And then you got your cards. Let's take a look at this. And all the art on this is very nice, at least in my opinion. Got these kind of tarot-sized cards. Good thickness. You're really not shuffling these too much, so, I mean, I think these are fine, unsleeved. And you got, I think the art looks really nice on this. And I can show you every card. I like it. I like it a lot. I think my family's going to like it. My family didn't take to Cascadia as much as I thought. I kind of like it. And I kind of got that to play solo, but I tried it with my family. Maybe a second try, they might like it, but their first try, they weren't wild about it. But maybe this one might catch their fancy. We need to start playing more games. And there's your scoring cards, the different kind of scoring. And then if you're on that water board, there I said it again, you got those kind of scoring there. So there you have, those are those scoring cards. Let's see what's in the bonus pack here. What do we get in here? Ooh. We get, those are special kind of cubes there. Look at that. Or animals. Looks like they got ears or something. Don't know what that is. And then we got a card. Looks like a dinosaur. That's interesting. And then we've got, is that it? So what do we got here? We've got rules and a card. And this is this the rules? I don't know what that is. Maybe this is the rules. Anyway, well, there you have it. That's all that's in there. There you have it. So we got a new card here. Very cool. And got these things. Interesting. All righty. Well, that is what you get in a box of Harmonies. Again, I think this might be true to its name. It's very harmonic, very, chill kind of game to get to play. So I'm anxious to get this to the table. I'd like to get it with my family first, but if I have to solo it, if I have to go it alone, I will. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching.